The Industrial Revolution. A new age begins. The Industrial Revolution marked one of the most transformative periods in human history. Beginning in Britain in the late 1700s, this era brought about dramatic changes in how people lived, worked, and interacted with the world. It was a time when humanity shifted from a largely agricultural and handcrafted economy to one powered by machines, factories, and technological innovation. Over the course of a century, this revolution not only changed how goods were produced but also reshaped society, laying the groundwork for the modern world. Why did the Industrial Revolution begin in Britain? Several factors made Britain the perfect place for the Industrial Revolution to begin. Natural resources. Britain was rich in coal and iron, two critical resources for powering machines and building infrastructure. Rivers crisscrossed the country, providing transportation routes and water power. Agricultural advancements. Earlier agricultural innovations, such as crop rotation and the seed drill, had increased food production. This led to population growth and freed up labor for factories as fewer people were needed on farms. Economic stability. Britain had a strong economy with a growing middle class willing to invest in new industries. Its global trade network, supported by colonies, brought wealth and access to raw materials like cotton. Innovative spirit. British inventors and entrepreneurs thrived in a culture that encouraged innovation. Patents protected their ideas, ensuring they could profit from their inventions. Political climate. Britain's relatively stable government and emphasis on property rights provided a secure environment for industrial growth. With these conditions in place, Britain became the birthplace of the Industrial Revolution. The catalyst, the textile industry. At the heart of the Industrial Revolution was the textile industry. The demand for cloth, especially cotton, was growing rapidly in Britain and around the world. Before the revolution, textiles were produced in small, home-based workshops using traditional methods. However, this process was slow and unable to meet increasing demand. This need for efficiency spurred a wave of groundbreaking inventions. The spinning jenny, 1764, James Hargreaves' invention, allowed one worker to spin multiple threads at once, greatly increasing productivity. The water frame, 1769, Richard Arkwright's water-powered spinning machine made it possible to produce stronger threads in larger quantities. This invention also led to the creation of the first factories, as water power required machines to be housed near rivers. The Power Loom, 1785, Edmund Cartwright's mechanized loom automated weaving, significantly speeding up cloth production. These innovations revolutionized textile manufacturing, making Britain a global leader in the industry. The steam engine, powering a revolution. The development of the steam engine was one of the defining achievements of the Industrial Revolution. Although early versions of the steam engine existed, it was James Watt's improvements in the 1770s that made it more efficient and versatile. The steam engine became the backbone of industrial progress. Factories. Steam engines powered machines in factories, allowing them to be built away from rivers. Transportation. Steam engines revolutionized transport, leading to the development of steamships and railways. Mining. Steam pumps were used to drain water from coal mines, enabling deeper extraction of this vital resource. The widespread use of steam power transformed industries and created new opportunities for growth. Factories and urbanization. The rise of factories marked a profound change in how people lived and worked. Before the Industrial Revolution, most people lived in rural areas and worked on farms or in small-scale crafts. Factories centralized production, bringing workers together under one roof to operate machines. This shift had several significant effects. Rapid urbanization. Cities grew at an unprecedented rate as people moved from the countryside to seek factory jobs. Towns like Manchester, Birmingham, and Liverpool became bustling industrial hubs. Working conditions. Factory work was often grueling and dangerous. Laborers, including women and children, worked long hours, sometimes 12 to 16 hours a day, in poorly ventilated and unsafe environments. The pay was low and accidents were common. Living conditions. Overcrowding in rapidly growing cities led to poor living conditions. Many families lived in cramped, unsanitary housing with limited access to clean water or proper waste disposal. The transportation revolution. The Industrial Revolution also brought about a revolution in transportation, making it easier and faster to move people and goods. Canals. Britain built an extensive canal network to transport heavy goods like coal and raw materials. Canals connected industrial centers with ports and markets, reducing costs and increasing efficiency. Railways. The invention of the steam locomotive revolutionized land transportation. In 1829, George Stephenson's rocket demonstrated the potential of rail travel by reaching speeds of 30 miles per hour. By the mid-1800s, Britain had an extensive railway network, facilitating trade and travel. Steamships. Steam-powered ships replaced sailing vessels, making overseas trade faster and more reliable. This innovation strengthened Britain's position as a global trading power. Impact on society. The Industrial Revolution brought profound changes to society. Economic growth. The revolution fueled economic expansion, creating wealth and opportunities for entrepreneurs and industrialists. The middle class. A new middle class emerged, consisting of factory owners, merchants, and professionals. This group enjoyed improved living standards and access to education and leisure activities. Cheaper goods. Mass production made goods like textiles, tools, and household items more affordable and accessible. Social inequalities. While the middle and upper classes benefited from industrial progress, the working class faced harsh conditions and limited opportunities. Global spread. Though it began in Britain, the Industrial Revolution quickly spread to other parts of the world. Countries like France, Germany, and the United States adopted industrial technologies, tailoring them to their needs. By the mid-19th century, industrialization was transforming societies across Europe, North America, and beyond. Challenges and reforms. The rapid changes of the Industrial Revolution brought challenges that could not be ignored. Labor rights. Workers began organizing into unions to demand better wages, shorter hours, and safer working conditions. Child labor laws. Reforms were introduced to restrict the employment of children and improve factory conditions. Education. Recognizing the need for a skilled workforce, governments expanded access to education, creating opportunities for more people to participate in the industrial economy. Environmental impact. The reliance on coal and the rise of factories led to pollution, deforestation, and other environmental problems, sparking early discussions about sustainability. Legacy of the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution shaped the modern world in countless ways. Technology and innovation. It laid the foundation for subsequent technological advancements, from electricity to the internet. Global trade. Industrialization connected the world through trade, communication, and transportation. Social change. It transformed class structures, urban life, and the relationship between labor and capital. A turning point in history. The Industrial Revolution was a time of remarkable innovation, hard work, and profound change. It showed the power of human creativity and ambition, but also highlighted the importance of addressing inequality and environmental impact. This is the story of the Industrial Revolution, a period when the world entered a new era, forever changing the way we live, work, and dream of the future. Would you like to explore its effects on specific industries, global expansion, or key figures?